Hello, welcome to a very special episode where we are decoding the journey of SFA women's team right from they're very high on the success of VWL and now heading towards IWL, that is Tier 2. Joining me for this particular program is the technical director at SEZA Football Academy, Gavin Arauzo. Gavin, welcome to the show, and also the man in charge, the man at the movement is the head coach of SFA women's team, Severine Fernandes. Both of you gentlemen, welcome to the show. How was it to win the second season of Vedanta Women's League? How was that particular moment for you?
As a coach, I'm so happy because within second years I won this women's league.
तुमका कितें preparation तुम्ही केलें? Because to give you the best, of course, is what is required by the team. Management काम करता, team काम करता, but finally who adds the value are the players. तांच्या खातीर तुमकां कितके प्रयत्न करचे पडले, काम करचे पडले, so that you achieve the best of the talent that is there.
Players.
Yes.
First of all, I'm signing करताना I shortlist good players. Then I will put त्यांका practice काढून mold केली आणि in one unit only to achieve this league.
Okay, Gavin, how do you see the performance of the players? Because you've been there consistently watching, and also Vedanta Women's League is something that gives a huge, tremendous boost to women football here in Goa. And as Severine has shared, the bonding that is very important. How are you looking in terms of the technicalities as to accomplishing this particular feat that you have?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to congratulate Sir Severine Fernandes for his efforts. The assistant coach Pushpa, and also goalkeeping coach Nevis, and all the other stuff around them. I think he has more role to play because when we participated last year, yes, there were some shortcomings, but as a coach, he has worked on it. He scouted around the year, and he made a team to participate at a much higher level. So that is why it was relatively, I would not say easy, to win the Goa League for us, which is the Vedanta Women's League. And I think because he made a team to win, how to participate in the I League. If very few people will know, he is the only winner of Under-19 I League in Goa with Sporting Club de Goa. And I think he knows, he was my coach as well when I was under 21. And I think with all his experience, he's put a team together. And rightly said, it's more about how he encourages the team to gel together more than to pass any knowledge. So I think full marks to him and his staff for achieving the title. And I have no doubt that with his leadership, we will make it to the I League 1.
Okay. Severine Bab, म्हाका एक विचारपाक जाय की men gets a lot of opportunities, boys gets opportunity, खूप competition talent आसा हांगासर. आता खंय तरी ते चेंज जाला, but to get opportunities for women, एक academies play a very important role, and दुसरी गजाल अशा प्रकारचे लीग गोंयान आसप, एका स्टेटीन आसप किंवा एका क्लब्स एकामेकाक जेन्ना इंटरॅक्ट करता तेन्ना खरेंच you get to exchange a lot of knowledge. How are you looking at Vedanta Women's League किंवा अशे लीग्स जे जाता सो दॅट चलयांक ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज मेळटल्यो व्हडल्यो आनी दे आर नॉट जस्ट रेडी फॉर गोवा फुटबॉल बट इंडिया फुटबॉल. दॅट इज द एम ऑफ एनी अकॅडमी. तुमी कशें पळयता ह्याचेर?
हितून आमचे बाकीचे पडे क्लब आहा प्रो लिगाक एज वेल एज हेमी सगळ्यांनी डीप इंटरेस्ट दवरपाक जाय टू गेट द वुमेन्स फुटबॉल. लायक आतां प्रो लिगाक टीम ह्या ते पार्टिसिपेट जाता अंडर 13 and 15 लायक दॅट. आमच्यानी ZFA म्हणजे आम्ही सगळे एक जाय स्टेट ऑफ गोवा मोर प्लेयरांक हाडपाक जाय आनी मोर टीम जाय टू पार्टिसिपेट इन वुमेन्स फुटबॉल लीग. अदरवायज जावचे ना एटलीस्ट 10 टीम टू कम्पीट, नॉट 6. सो फॉर डुईंग दीस आमी ग्रास रुटाचेर पयले वचूंक जाय आनी एज मेनी कॉम्पिटिशनाक तांकां दिवंक जाय. नॉट ओन्ली 10 टिमी हेवल्यो आख्या वरस काबार. दॅट इज नॉट इनफ थ्रू आउट द इयर्स, बट एटलीस्ट 10 months विथ पेईंग देम समथींग.
परसेप्शन चेंज जाता, लोकल्साचे चेंज जावं, विलेजाचे जावं, फॅमिलीचे जावं, टॅलंट जो आसा हांगासर चलयांचो की बाबा आपल्याक खेळपाक जाय आनी आपल्याक बरी कम्पीट करपाक जाय, नॉट जस्ट रेडी फॉर गोवा बट ऑल्सो एट द इंडिया लेवल. ते दिसता तुमकां ट्रान्झिशन आसा?
सगळ्यांक इगर्ली दे आर चिंताय ती नॉट ओन्ली दीस हायर एंड हायर वचपाक बट तांकां बॅकींग करपाक आमच्या क्लबांनी आमच्या पेरंट्सांनी ओवरऑल सगळ्यांनी हें करूंक जाय अदरवायज आमी चेडवां म्हणून तांकां सदां दुसरे हितून पळयता तें पळोवंक जायना सेम लायक बॉयज आमी तांकां हें करूंक जाय तेन्नाच हो फुटबॉल मुखार वचूंक शकता आनी वयतलो.
Kevin, Bob, first of all, my question to you is still gender discrimination being seen with respect to the opportunities that is there, vis-a-vis that is available?
I think we have come a long way. If you see Goa or India, it is just about building more culture. I think there is no discrimination anymore. But yes, we need more participations. That is why we need to build the culture around the villages through parents. We need more support for women. There is no discrimination at corporate level, but I think when it comes to villages and parents, there is more reservations for education. So I think there is that perception has to change between families and villages. Then we can see more participations and more girls coming
You
into.
spoke about participation. It's also important to have those opportunities, like Vedanta Women's League or other leagues that are available, or maybe general matches, I think within the clubs is something that should happen. Though you have academic skill, though you might have practiced it, to the core, but what finally comes is in the game.
Yeah, very true. Even for boys, it's the same thing. So I cannot share everything, but of course, in near future, you will see there are plans in our higher ups where Vedanta wants to take women's football very seriously, not only in Goa, I think all India, pan India, and I cannot go on record right now, but I think as soon as in 1 year, close to 1, you should hear something much bigger.
Okay, Severin Bob, SFA women's team is already there in IWL-2 now. Okay, it is a very accomplished movement for the management and also the team. म्हाका एक सांगा, कितें आतां स्ट्रॅटेजीन बदल आसतलो? म्हणजे जनरल ट्रेनिंग चलयांची, ताज्या नंतर विमेन्स फुटबॉल लीग वेदांताचो जालो तो, वेगवेगळे लीग्स जे गोंयांत घडटा, आनी आतां तुमी जेन्ना IWL-आक वता सेकंड हितून, तेन्ना तुमचो स्ट्रॅटेजीन कितें बदल जाता? कितें वेगळेपण तुमी ग्रावंडाचेर हाडपाक सोदता भुरग्यां मदीं?
वेगळेपण इन द सेन्स जे प्रोमोट जातच हांवें चिंतलें की समथींग हांकां सिरियसली दवरून मुखार व्हरपाक, बट तितून मेन फोकस आसूंक जाय कोचिंगाचो. हिंगासर मातशे प्रॉब्लेम जाता बिकॉज दे आर ऑल विथ कॉलेजिएट एंड ऑल. इम्पॉर्टंट थिंग कितें तूं मुखार वयतो जाल्यार प्रॅक्टिसेक ऑल शूड बी प्रेझेंट. सो तितून मातशें लॅकिंग पडटा. इवन देन पूण हांवें एडजस्ट करून तांकां वयली आनी म्हाका ह्या टिमीचेर हायली होवपाक ही आमचे पळय आतां स्टार्ट जाता तितून कॉम्पीट करतली 100%.
I think it takes two to tango. I think one is the coach and second is the technical academic skills that is there on the board that has been strategized. One is that is implemented. The also is the training that goes through. How are you different, or both of you are on the same page with respect to getting the best out there for IWL?
I think there are so many things I learned from him because he was my coach back in 98, 97, 98, and what I admire about him is he's very focused. He knows what he wants, and big part of coaching is scouting, which is one of the best. Not only in Goa, I think if you everywhere he will know which match is where, which play is where, and the way he's put women's team together, just in a span of less than 2 years. In the first year only, he understood the landscape. I think we finished third, but he knew what he wanted, and he put a team together not only to be the champions here, how we could compete at the I-League 2 and eventually make it to I-League 1.
तुम्ही स्काउटिंग करता, यू आर देर अक्रॉस अ लॉट ऑफ प्लॅटफॉर्म्स दॅट आर देर. म्हाका एक सांगा, स्काउटिंग जेन्ना करता तेन्ना तुमी त्या चलये भितर, लेट अस व्हेरी स्पेसिफीक स्पीक अबाउट द विमेन्स फुटबॉल, त्या चलये भितर कितें अशें पळयता दॅट हिट्स यू एंड दॅट मेक्स यू सायन दॅट प्लेयर? की हांव कित्याक विचारता, बिकॉज देर आर लॉट ऑफ पीपल हू आर वॉचिंग दीस पर्टिक्युलर प्रोग्राम, तांकां कळपाक जाय की म्हाजी चली किंवा म्हाज्या घरान जर कोणी चली भुरगे जर खेळटा आणि ताका जर ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी दिवपाक जाय जाल्यार ती कितें आसतली? वॉट इज सेवरीन लुकिंग आउट फॉर?
म्हाजें फर्स्ट पॉयंट फॉर दीस जेन्ना लोकल भुरगे खंय तरी हेवता आनी हांव त्या रोडान क्रॉस जाता, हांव थिंगा थांबोन तें ऑब्जर्व करता. आनी म्हाका इतलें देवान दिलें देणें आहा की थोड्या दिसां मदें म्हाका रोखडोच कळटा उमके प्लेयर आयदर चेडो वो चेडो एका गिफ्ट आहा म्हणून. सो तें हांव कॅच करता. मागीर म्हाका हिंगा म्हज्या बरोबर अंडर मी जेन्ना म्हाका रोखडें सोसमता उमकेच एका लॅकिंग आहा, सो हांव तेजेर वर्कआउट करता. दॅट इज माय व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट पॉयंट.
सेवेन बाबाचो मेसेज कितें आसतलो? कोणी चली भुरगे आतां जर हो प्रोग्राम पळयता किंवा पेरंट्स फॅमिली पळयता आनी ताका तांकां दिसता की त्या चली भुरग्यान इंट्रस्ट आसा स्पोर्ट्सान, तुमचे एडवायस कितें आसतलो?
म्हजो एडवायस सगळ्या पेरंट्सांक ओवरऑल गोवाक आपल्या भुरग्यांक पुश करपाचो व्हेरी बॅकिंग पेरंट्सांचे आफ्टर द गॉड. आनी जरी तर एक बापायक पेरंट्सांक गमता आपल्या भुरग्याक ताका केन्नाच फाटीं दवरूंक जायना चली म्हणून सदांच फुडें घालपाक जाय. आनी सगळे चेडवां लागीं उपकार मागता, तुमी जें कितें केलां तें तुमी धाकटुल्यांक मुखार हाडपाक जाय, अदरवायज आमी सगळे फेलर जातले. हांव शेवलो म्हज्या पासून ना, catch them young and make them grow. So तांकां फुडें हाडपाक जाय. एकूच सांगलो.
This is an amazing line that we'll remember. Gavin Bab, I really want to ask you is when you are heading into IWL-2, what are the things that you are incorporating so that you can overcome and get the best with respect to the talent that is here, and whether it is maybe physically getting fit, mentally, because I always understand that playing in Goa or state level is different vis-a-vis when you compare to the national and maybe the international level. Both the mental preparation as well as the fitness keeps on changing. You have to just up the game. How are you preparing the girls?
So yeah, I was there for a few sessions. Only one of the session I was like in charge of them. But where I think they will have edge is the intensity. Anywhere in the world right now, it is intensity how you play. And I think we have really good pace up front when it comes to both the three strikers on top, and very intelligent midfield, and very experienced defenders and a goalkeeper. I think that will help us because you need experience at the back, you need pace up front, and you need good intelligence in the middle. I think Sir Severine has been really hands-on when it came to selections, and we had that combination right here. And with the intensity, I think we should be able to make it.
Okay. No wonder Seza Football Academy has been an integral part in spotting talent, nurturing talent, taking them to the next level. I asked Severine Bab what is his advice if somebody is watching this program, whether it is a girl who's watching it, intends to play sports, general sports, I wouldn't say very specific to football, and also some of the parents or family members who might have apprehensions as to whether to send the child into sports or no. Gavin Bab, is the ultimate advice? What would you like to give it to all my viewers now?
Although some of the parents and kids will be very focused in what they want to do in life, but generally because we need a bigger base, I think parents should focus on good lifestyle through sports. So it doesn't have to initially they don't have to think, okay, whether she's going to make it or he's going to make it and what's going to happen, whether they can have a career. I think if they focus only on, okay, my kids are going to have a good life through sports, whichever sport it may be, and if they support them, and maybe, okay, they pick up some talent, and then they get serious about it, and then they can think of professionalism. I think if that perception we go in, and we'll have more participation, because I think some parents are very eager, so they want commitment right from the beginning, where the kids themselves don't know. I think if they go with a milder approach, okay, let them enjoy.
Let them figure it out.
Yeah, and maybe there is a talent later on we can come to know, and then they can be more focused. That approach will be much better, I think.
Severine Bab has trained Gavin, so I wouldn't ask this question to Gavin, but Severine Bab. Severine Bab, if there is something that you'd like to say with respect to creating opportunities as to why somebody should go into sports, कित्याक खेळचो ताणें? बरेचदा म्हणटा आतां आमी भुरगे आमचे मोबायलाचेर आसा, हेचेर तेचेर आसा. हांव खंयचोय स्पोर्ट्स फुटबॉल म्हणिना. भुरग्यांनी स्पोर्ट्स कित्याक घेवचे? कितें शिकयता स्पोर्ट्स एट द एंड ऑफ द डे?
स्पोर्ट्स जावन हांव एक जिविताचें मेडिसीन, नॉट ओन्ली फुटबॉल, एनी स्पोर्ट्स. ते स्पोर्ट्सान वचप म्हणजे बाकीचे वेगळे पळय वस्तू आहाय ते तुज्या तकलेन येवनाय. स्पोर्ट्सान तुका एवरीथींग मेळटा, हेल्थ एंड ऑल. सो म्हजो सारको हंबल रिक्वेस्ट टू एवरी वन, स्पोर्ट्स जिविताक भितर केन्नाय सोडचो न्हू. स्पोर्ट्स तुका जिवितान आख्खेंच दाखयता. संवसारांतल्या व्हडल्या प्लेयरांक आमी वखदाय बिकॉज दे आर गॉड स्पोर्ट्समॅन. सो ते म्हाका जाय. So sports and toys, तुझे health, तुझे thinking, everything, sports and studies, these two things are very important.
I think Severine Bab, Gavin Bab, thank you very much for spending time with us. I really understand that one, you are at the high of VWL, that is kind of getting sunk in, but then again with that momentum you are entering into IWL-2. My best wishes from my team as well as from all my viewers. It was pleasure having you. And best wishes to you, and may God bless you with lot of success as we move ahead with respect to Goan football. Pleasure it was. Thank you.
So much, sir. Thanks.
Well, in continuation to episode, I'm now joined by the SFA women's team. Joining me is Sushmita Jadhav, captain of SFA. Also joining me is Rizela C. Almeida, vice captain of SFA. And also, last but not the least, Pushpa Parab, the leading goal scorer for SFA. Welcome to the show. If I can have a lot of smiles here. Okay, very good. First of all, tell me, you just completed 8th Vedanta Women's League. How was the experience, and how was the joy when you actually were declared the winners of, how was that moment?
Okay, for me, like the journey was really good. The team was excellent. The hard work which we put in, that's what the rewards we got for that. And I'll say, uh, every session was something new for us to learn. So,
Okay. As captain, regardless of whether win or you lose, you are to be blamed. That's the way captains work. You are leading the team. How was it easy, difficult to lead a team into winning the VWL?
I think everyone in my team, all my teammates give best. So I don't think so. I was blamed at any time.
So I think it was a team effort that at the end of the day. So you kind of Severin sir was telling me that you were quite bonded together. You had great relationship with each other. I think that is what it makes the team at the end of the day. Okay, Pushpa, I've been told that you are the leading goal scorer for SFA. Okay, whenever you enter the field, is it like Pushpa jhukega nahi sala? I know it's a lame joke, but how was the experience at 8th BWL?
To be here at SEZA, it's a lovely opportunity because we are provided with all the facilities. So it was like we only had to give our best at every game, and that's what my teammates did, I think.
Okay. So now that you are running on the momentum of being winners of 8th VWL, now you are entering into IWL Tier 2. How are you looking forward to it? And how has that boosted your personal goal towards winning?
My ultimate goal is to play at the highest level in women's football. Also, it is taking me one step closer to my dream, as to prove myself once again, but this time in a better way.
Okay, Razala, it's a great achievement to be at the winning front and then entering into a different. But I think both the things change. The fields change, the game apparently changes. How are you looking forward to, and also with respect to your team, preparing for the IWL-2?
I feel playing for the Vedanta League, our bonding has improved very well. And also, after winning, our confidence also improved. So I feel we'll be playing more better as a team in the upcoming IWL-2.
And Pushpa, what is your outlook when you enter the field at IWL-2? Huh?
It's just to be the best and give my best at all the levels.
Were there any challenges, Sushmita, that you encountered, especially at the Vedanta Women's League?
No, because we were provided with all the facilities. So there were no challenges.
Okay.
The only challenge was to give our best every time we played against the opponents.
Okay. What was the moment that, if I ask you in the entire league, if there is one moment that has remained with you that you'd like to share with my viewers? At the 8th league that you have, the VWL 8th season.
My personal,
Of course, it can be personal, it can be team.
one special goal was that which I did a solo goal from the mid to the dribbling everyone. So that was very good experience for me. That moment I'll never forget.
Okay. Pushpa, celebrations are always great. Post winning, how was the dressing room? Is what they say, right? How was the feel of it?
It was amazing. I think so many years I waited to win the Vedanta League, and the feeling is great. The dressing room was full of joy, and we'll give our best to bring the joy again for the IWL-2.
Okay. And now that Sushmita, you are entering into IWL team as a captain, as a team member of SFA, what are the things that you are incorporating that are getting, newer things to the table, newer tactics with respect to you as a captain, and also maybe your management that is putting efforts here?
We are just focusing to play simple football, and I think if we play as a team, we can beat any team in India. So we are focusing on playing simple, keeping it simple.
Nice. Rizala, it's always the same game, more attitude. It's the same game that you end up playing. But what is it that you are maybe getting to the table. More importantly, with respect to bonding is one part of the story, and also something that will up your game and also your team members' game.
As a team, I feel we are really good in short passes. So if we do that, continue our short passes, we are mostly able to break the defense most of the times. That's how we scored most of the goals, I'll say. And secondly, as a team, we prepared for like our coach taught us many tactics, mostly the finishing ones, how to cross the ball and all those tactics we'll put into use.
Okay. An academy plays a very important role. Our colleges play with respect to academics, and the academy that you are here, part of is the SFA Football Academy. It gets a lot of technicalities, know-how with respect to the game and also the strategies that are played. So both on ground and off ground as well. How has SFA shaped you three basically, and also your team members with respect to playing better football?
Before being a part of SEZA, there was, I believe, no other team who focused so much on girls football. So SEZA Football Academy, not only on the field, off the field also, they make sure they take care of the players. And I think that's what motivates all the girls to go for it, because now we can see that there are many good academies coming up, which motivates girls to take up football and find a career in that. So same way, I think SEZA also helps us a lot, and through that we find motivation to give our best for them.
Sushmita said one step close to your dream or the goal. If I want to ask you is, what is a football player's or maybe Sushmita's final goal with respect to the journey that you see in football? What is it that you're heading one step at a time, reaching to the final mile? What is that one thing that you're looking for?
I always focus on improving my strengths. So every time I go on the field, I keep in mind that I give my best, and regardless of focusing on the opponents. So it's always that I go there, kill it, and come back with a satisfaction.
I think go there and kill it is something that is really interesting to look forward. I think this is something that you can always learn from the strategy table and also implement on the field. One final question, what we have seen is there's a lot of leagues, competition, tournaments happening across, but it always takes a little bit of glamour, a little bit of outreach that is required. I believe Vedanta Women League has been able to achieve a lot with respect to this initiative. How has VWL shaped up you and the team members into getting the best of football on field as well as off field?
Facilities, I'll say. SEZA has provided us with everything. And main thing is, especially I'll talk about the ground. Ground is something what gives us confidence. Like when we step on the ground, we feel that confidence in us. So I'll say our SEZA ground is really good. So we enjoy playing on it.
I think Pushpa, every time when you are the goal scorer or make another achievement, obviously your family members, your team management definitely supports you, but family members and your neighborhood and the community also support. How special is that particular aspect when you come back and your community is there to support you?
I feel for every athlete, support of the family is very important. It's very crucial, because if you have someone to back you up, you can achieve anything, I feel, through their blessings. And for me, I always had the support of my family and my close friends. So it feels amazing to have them by my side.
Okay, I want to end this program on Sushmita. Sushmita, what is the final advice that you'd like to give to all the girls who are watching this particular program, whether they want to make career in football or even in general sports?
Whatever you do in life, just believe in yourself and don't lose hope, because if you believe in yourself, there's no one can stop you from achieving it. So believe in yourself, work hard, and give your best every time in whatever you do in life.
Well, team, best wishes from me, my team, as well as all my viewers as you head towards IWL-2. We look forward for a fantastic journey and someday maybe pushing you at IWL-1 as well. I end this program on that note. It was a pleasure having you. Thank you very much. Pleasure.